to get this game started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense. Always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Snap it to the back. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Open space at the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
San Jose State.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Back to the ground game on the left. On the move is the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Nevada going quickly.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Still running at the 40. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. They'll try it on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Brown wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They knock him down right there. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Lewis wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Nevada. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Number 12.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the catch and knocked down.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're...
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Nevada. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Number 7.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Arizona escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Wildcats fans could have done without this one being so close.
Unloads it left. Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
In a sudden change situation offensively, that's when you like to take shots. The defense just jogs out on the field. Let's see if we can catch them napping, take a shot. Great job in the back end covering to force the incompletion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Using his feet to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He makes a grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Brown will throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. And now they take the lead. The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive.
Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Power football with the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Nevada going quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. It's a draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Trying to get to him. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He'll take a deep shot here. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down to the 40. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He caught it, and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Nevada.
Number 12.
How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity.
Nothing but green ahead. He now has 108 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
That makes the score. San Jose State.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10.
Off he goes. The 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The corners are walked up tight. Lewis to throw. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Taking it the other way. The 20, 10, and a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, just wrapped up another chapter in the rivalry between Florida State and Miami, and here's how it went down. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pulls it in. It's Ashley. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And the Spartans are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, San Jose State! And the beatdown has ensued. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Woods. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Touchdown, Spartans! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an enforcement.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. Shakes off the defender. Sweet cut there. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Feeling some heat. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Brown will throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. San Jose State.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Pocket starts to collapse. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner is stopped. Offense set on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. To the ground with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Spartans in the hurry-up. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And here we go, final play of the game right here.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports